Vini was on a YouTube video today with Ibai 24 hours with Vini Jr. Now in this video, you got to learn more about Vini Jr. and his life outside of football. And well, he was asked some questions. Now this is what he said. First of all, he showed off some trophies that he has in Madrid to Ibai. Then he also told him that he has a bigger collection in Brazil. Now anyways, Vini reveals that after he trains, he gets home normally at 2 in the afternoon. He eats with his friends, then he takes a 2-hour nap, then gym. And from 7 p.m. until midnight, he plays PlayStation with his friends. Then he mentions that he plays Call of Duty and also pro clubs. He also mentions that he uses TikTok at night. Then he was also asked friends outside of Real Madrid, in which he says yes, many. He says I talk to Soboslai a lot. We met when we were younger. Paqueta, who's at Flamengo now, he is my best friend. Then Barca's Rafinha, Savinho, Renier, and Leao. Now anyways, before I continue, if you're enjoying the video so far, just like the video so I know. And if you want to stay updated with Real Madrid news, just follow. And he mentions about the people he goes out with the most. He says Kylian, Camavinga, and Mendy. But it depends on the stretch of the season. There are married ones, there are single ones, and well, now he has a girlfriend. And they talked about how Ibai and Vini had dinner 3 years ago. And in that dinner, there were Mbappe to Madrid rumors. And Ibai asked Vini, is Mbappe coming? And he said he didn't know. Vini said, I hope. I wrote to Mbappe all summer asking him, when are you coming? When are you coming? We didn't have a big relationship, but I wrote to him all summer. Ibai said, did he reply to you? He said yes, but he never gave clear answers. Now, Vini did also say that he would tell Camavinga to say it to him too. And that he also wrote to Jude that he had to come to Real Madrid, to the best team in the world. And well, Vini said, I always want to play with the best players. When you're with the best, you have more chance to win. And then he says, I'm happy. Playing for Real Madrid is very important. Coming back to win is my first dream. We've gone a season without winning and this is very difficult for us. I hope I can also win the 6th star with Brazil. And well, then Ibai asked him about Ancelotti training Brazil. Then he said it's the best thing ever happened for me. Treats us very well and knows how to maintain relationships with the players. I know he will win the World Cup. Every time he calls me, he says, you know we will win the World Cup, yeah? And Vini does mention that Ancelotti could be his grandpa. Then they asked him about the whistles. He said, I love the whistles. Those are the matches we train for. Pressure is where the best players stand out. And we at Madrid are the best. I understand why rival fans whistle when I play away. I used to do the same when I was supporting Flamengo. You do it because you don't want the players to score against your team. This is football. You have to whistle yes or yes. If there's no insult, then yes. Now he does say that he's been looking forward to playing against Benfica ever since we lost. We really want it. And he brings up that he didn't have the luck to play with Cristiano, but he played with great players. Playing with Benzema, Luka Modric, very good players. And he says that Karim was his favorite. They understood each other very well. He was special. We didn't even have to look at each other to know where the other was. He has taught me many things I'll bring with me forever. They asked if he watched Mourinho's Real Madrid. He said of course, he changed the history of the club. They asked about Luka Modric. Vini said crazy, he's almost 41. He is special, only he can. Yes, midfielders like him? Vini said there is no one in football like him at 40 years old. He is at Milan, he was at Real Madrid last year. He deserves everything because he taught us a lot. I really miss because he was always teaching us something. He was a vinagre, he didn't like to lose. In trainings too. He was always angry when he lost, but when he won, madre mia. He talked about the squad dinner. He said they do it every month. We spend a lot of time together, we talk about our lives. We see each other more than our families. And he talks about the 21-22 Champions League. And he said it was special, those comebacks. We felt we could win. When we went to extra times against City, we knew we could win. When Jose Lu scored the first goal against Bayern, we didn't even look at the scoreboard. We knew we could win the game. The magic of the Bernabeu special. And well, with all that being said, let me know what you guys thought about what Vini said.